Here are 100 fat loss tips that help me go from fat to shredded and that you can implement today. Let's start with appetite control tips. Number 1, eat the same foods week to week. It's been proven time and time again that the more variety your diet has, the higher your calorie intake will be. Number 2, make your diet more bland. Potatoes, rice, chicken, beef, nuts.
But Mr. Savvy, I like my Oreos, and you're probably so unhappy with your diet. I could never eat like
Number 3, eat more fiber-rich foods. They take longer to digest and keep you full for longer. Number 4, start meals with a glass of water. It fills up your stomach and tricks your brain into thinking that you actually ate more than you did. Number 5, avoid liquid calories like juice, sodas, and smoothies. This is literally the least satiating way of getting food into your diet. Just switch to the real, hard, solid food. Number 6, use smaller plates to trick your brain into eating less. Number 7, eat slowly. It's said that your brain takes 20 minutes to actually register fullness, so don't gorge on food. Number 8, get enough protein in every meal to reduce hunger. Protein is the most satiating macronutrient, and if you want the best results, try to get 1 gram per pound of body weight in protein every single day. Number 9, freeze your junk food. If you eat chocolate bars, try to freeze them. I know this sounds weird, but it makes the food last longer, and in some weird way, the slower you eat it, the better it tastes. You can enjoy the pleasure for longer. Number 10, don't keep junk food in sight. Why are you keeping a cookie jar on your counter? That's like an alcoholic keeping a bottle of liquor on the counter. Like, good luck not eating it. Now let's move on to some cooking tips. Number 11, get an oil spray. This is absolutely life-changing and it can easily cut down 100 to 500 calories every single day. 12, use air fryers instead of deep frying. You really don't need all that extra oil. Number 13, make your own dressings and sauces if possible. Store-bought sauces are designed to taste good, and of course they're going to be full of calories. Number 14, batch cook meals in advance so you don't have to fight your urges to eat. Number 15, Burger King food. If you enjoy noodles, try shirataki noodles or zucchini noodles. Just sauce them up a little bit, add a little bit of chicken, and I promise you it won't taste as bad as people say. Number 16, swap rice for cauliflower rice. It still has 80% of the flavor and texture, but the calories are much lower and you get so much more volume. Number 17, bake or grill instead of frying. Grilled chicken breast has less calories than fried chicken, and you seriously need to try this out. This is my personal dieting go-to. Number 18, swap high-fat red meat for lower-fat meat like chicken or turkey. Now, by no means is beef bad for you, but calorie-wise, when you're trying to diet down, it's just not as satiating. Number 19, track your food with a scale instead of eyeballing. If you eyeball your food, you're eyeballing your results. Number 20, use egg whites everywhere. It's a fantastic way to add volume to your meals that's high in protein and low in calories. When I'm dieting, you're gonna catch me in the corner eating vegetables and egg whites. Now let's cover some fun metabolism hacks. 21, use stimulants to increase your metabolism. You'd be surprised how many calories a good candy flip burns. But on a more serious note, caffeine. Use caffeine. 22, eating more protein increases thermogenesis, so get that 1 gram per pound. 23, get enough sleep. Anywhere from 8 to 10 hours in bed should be golden. Poor sleep slows down your metabolism, makes you more impulsive and hungry. Number 24, do strength training to build muscle. This will burn calories today, but if you keep at it over time, having a more muscular body increases your overall metabolism. 25, eat spicy foods like chili peppers to slightly increase calorie burn. Now look, I never did this and I think it's stupid. I hate spicy food, but hey, to each their own. Number 26, try intermittent fasting. The increase in growth hormone and adrenaline and the decrease in insulin levels is suggested to burn more fat. Personally, I enjoy fasting because it keeps my appetite in check, and the later you eat, the more it feels like you can eat. 27, don't follow crash diets. If you diet too fast and cut all of your calories, you're going to crash your metabolism, and the only way to reset your metabolism is by gaining back weight. So don't waste your time blitzing fat loss. You don't want to destroy your metabolism. Number 28, have an active job. Working construction can burn anywhere from 500 to 1,000 extra calories per day. 29, take cold showers. This won't make a huge difference, but if you're the type of person to eat chili peppers to speed up your metabolism, then I better see your ass in the cold shower too. 30, try adding refeed days into your diet once per week if you're feeling super worn out. Also, if you've been dieting longer than 12 weeks, take a maintenance phase and reset your metabolism. Now, let's go over some eating strategies to help help you lose fat. 31. Follow the 80-20 principle. 80% healthy, 20% junk food. Now this is basic advice, but what most people never do is push this further when they get more advanced. For anyone who has a semi-clean diet already, don't go for 80-20. Try to go for 90-10 or even 95-5. You should always be pushing towards a cleaner diet. 32. Prioritize protein and fiber in every single meal. These two will be the cornerstone of your weight loss. So think chicken and vegetables. Number 33. Don't skip breakfast or skip it. Find out whether fasting works for you or if you end up overeating because you skip breakfast. I religiously skip breakfast and it seems to work wonders for me. 34. Eat before grocery shopping to avoid impulsive buying. 35. Don't eat straight from the package and instead portion it out. And specifically, if you portion into smaller containers, it will trick your brain into thinking that you ate much more than you actually did, thus reducing your overall calories. 36. Add vinegar or lemon juice to meals to control your blood sugar. I don't do this because I'm not a middle-aged white woman, but I have heard that this works, so give it a try. 37. Chew zero sugar gum to avoid cravings. Oh fuck. Number 38. Drink a glass of water before every meal. 39. Choose whole, single ingredient foods whenever possible. You're never going to get fat eating single ingredient foods, I promise you.
But Mr. Savvy, what about oil and nuts?
40. Stop eating when you're 80% full. Wait it out, and once your body floods you with satiety hormones, that 80% is going to turn to 100. Now, let's go over the psychology of weight loss. 41. Write out your goals and put it somewhere that you can see every day. Simply having a clear goal increases the likelihood that you will achieve it. Number 42. When craving junk food, visualize positive future events like an upcoming vacation or birthday party. This is called episodic future thinking, and it decreases junk food intake by 30% by allowing you to better delay gratification and put yourself in the shoes of your future self. 43. Identify your emotional eating triggers. Take a look at what occurred before you overate. Did you have a stressful day at work? Or maybe you were anxious about something? Figure out what makes you cave and find different coping mechanisms over time. 44. Use positive affirmations to reframe your mindset, but never negate negative. Instead, affirm positive. For example, if you tell yourself every day that you're not fat, you are telling yourself that you are fat. Instead, tell yourself that you're lean, attractive, and an athlete. Number 45. Visualize your weight loss goals daily. Even make a vision board if you want. I know this shit is cringe, but I promise it works. 46. Surround yourself with people who support your goals. If you want to lose weight, stop watching fat content creators, stop listening to fat people's diet advice, and God forbid, I know I'm not allowed to say this on YouTube and I'm going to get hate for this, but stop spending so much time with fat people. 47. Reward yourself with non-food treats. Get a wardrobe change. Go have a new experience. 2 points of Molly and some acid go a long way compared to restaurants. Number 48. Reframe negatives in your mind as progress towards your goal. Instead of seeing hunger as something bad, see it as a leading indicator that you're on the right track. If you weren't hungry, that would likely mean that you're not dieting correctly. 49. Reduce decision fatigue. The more choices you have to make about what to eat, the more likely you are to eat junk food as your brain gets tired. So once again, try to meal prep and eat roughly the same foods week to week and day to day. 50. Find your why. Why are you trying to lose weight? You need to find a strong motivator to reference back to whenever you crave junk food. It can be as deep as wanting to stay healthy for your grandchildren, or even as shallow as just being attractive to girls. As long as it's stronger than the urge to eat junk food, it will work. Now let's speak a little bit about exercise. 51. Walk at least 10,000 steps a day. If you get that step count in, you likely won't have to do any extra cardio. Number 52. Prioritize strength training. Go hit the gym or do some home workouts 2 to 6 times per week. It will burn fat in the moment and also increase your metabolism long term. 53. Try fun activities like dancing, hiking, or swimming as cardio. Find an activity that gets you moving running, but one that you enjoy and look forward to doing. I absolutely hated running and never did cardio until I discovered biking and jumping rope. Number 54. Park further away and take the stairs whenever possible. This won't make a huge difference today, but over the years you will get slimmer. 55. Work out first thing in the morning if you struggle with motivation later in the day. If you're a chronic procrastinator, just make a habit of hitting that workout first thing in the morning as soon as you wake up. Pack your bags, hit the gym. 56. Track your fitness progress. Treat it like a game and it will become so much more fun. Focus on how much you can increase your bench press this summer, or maybe how many minutes you can take off your 5K. Number 57. Take progress photos weekly and then look back on the insane changes that you made. It's extremely motivating, especially in those first few months and years when you need that motivation the most. 58. Exercise with friends. I started going to the gym with friends, and only after a few years was I comfortable enough to go alone. It's more fun, and I find that you push yourself more around other people. 59. Don't try to go 0 to 100 with exercise, unless you really love it. Spend the first year or two working out 2 to 4 times per week. You can progress this later to 5 or even 6 times per week, but don't feel the need to push so hard as a beginner. 60. Consistency is king with exercise. Find a schedule that you can follow and improve on for the rest of your life and follow the damn schedule. Now, does this sound like a lot of work and you don't really feel like doing it for the rest of your life? Well, that's okay. Just stay fat then. Now let's see what we can do with hydration. Number 61. Drink at least 2 to 3 liters of water daily. This is the bare minimum. Come on. Number 62. Swap sugary drinks for herbal tea or sparkling water. Here in the far lands of Eastern Europe, Lithuania, we even have sparkling water with flavor. Whoa! 63. Start your day off with a glass of water and a bit of salt. This rehydrates you after sleep and also helps you better regulate stress, which in turn allows you to eat less calories. 64. Avoid drinking calories. This is legitimately the worst thing you can do for your weight loss. Just stick to black coffee, unsweetened tea, or any other 0-calorie drink that exists in the world. 65. Limit alcohol as much as possible. And if you do decide to drink it, instead of drinking beer or wine, focus on stronger spirits. This will lower your calorie intake and still give you all of the effects that you're craving. 66. Have water with you all the time. This will increase the amount of water you drink and thus throughout the day decrease your appetite. Just be prepared to pee a whole lot. Number 67. Speaking of peeing, if your pee is light yellow or nearly clear, that means you're likely getting enough water. Now, if it's yellow or red, drink more water. 68. Diet soda. Get some diet soda in your life. This was a total game changer for my weight loss journey, and no, it won't give you cancer or magically make you fat. 69. Don't drink smoothies or fruit juice. I know it's considered healthy, but it's really not that good for you compared to eating the actual fruit or vegetable by itself. 70. Now, if you do decide to ever make smoothies, add some ice to it. It will give it more volume, more texture, make it a little bit more thick, and thus you will be more satiated from drinking it. Now let's cover how we can change our lifestyle and habits to lose more weight. 71. Get at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. Now, as mentioned before, time in bed does not equal hours of sleep. So to get 7 to 9 hours, you're likely going to have to spend 8 to 12 hours in bed. Number 72. Reduce stress with meditation or deep breathing exercises. This can also help with impulsivity. And now you may be thinking,
what the hell does this meathead bro know about meditation?
I've been meditating for years now and haven't skipped a meditation in nearly 2 years. So trust me, it helps. 73. Walk after meals to aid digestion and not spike your blood sugar as much. 74. Keep healthy snacks around the house and on hand for when hunger strikes. Change the cookie jar for a fruit jar and always have low-calorie snacks available. Number 75. Make your home weight loss friendly. Just remove all the junk food that is easily visible. 76. Avoid blue light 1 hour before bed and stop keeping your phone in your room. You're not an 18-year-old girl, and if you are, my Instagram is in the description. Aha. 77. Establish a morning routine and start your day right. Years are made of days. Days are made of mornings. And if you win the morning, you win the day. Number 78, avoid eating too late at night. It's not going to immediately make you fat like everyone else is trying to scare you into believing, but typically our willpower is the lowest before bed, which will likely increase the amount of junk food we eat. So if we just don't make a habit of this, we should be fine. Number 79, limit social media use and stop comparing how much worse your life is compared to other people. This will reduce stress and overall make you a happier person. When I was losing weight, I didn't have social media for nearly 2 years. Number 80, invest in education. Don't be afraid to buy books, courses, and mentorship on weight loss. Sure, it may cost you $10 to $100, but how much of that were you going to spend on junk food anyways? You might as well take that money and learn a skill. Now let's cover some social and environmental factors. Number 81, plan ahead when eating out. Check the menus before going or have a standard meal that you always order. For me, it was Greek salad. Most restaurants have it and it's fairly low in calories. 82, eat a protein-rich snack before attending parties, and in general, just don't eat party food. Do your narcotics, drink your alcohol, but food? No way, buddy. 83, if people force you to eat or make fun of you for being on a diet, just politely decline by throwing a 112 or just say that you're full. That also works. Number 84, find friends with similar goals. Get an accountability partner, and if you can't find these in real life, search for them online. 85, keep a support system of like-minded people. So think of joining any type of group on Discord or Reddit. For example, we have a community in the first link in the description if that interests you. You can even find these groups in the real world, so don't be afraid to expand your horizons. Number 86, suggest active social activities instead of restaurant meetups. In short, no, Frank, I don't want to go to your fucking restaurant again. How about your fat ass and I go on a hike for once? Number 87, tell your family about your goals for support. Now, of course, gauge your family situation here. If your relationship is bad, then don't say anything. Number 88, learn to say no without guilt and stay away from diet bullies. The friends who you think are friends, but then make fun of you for being on a diet, yeah, they're not really your friends. Number 89, stop driving by fast food restaurants if you keep on buying the food. Take a different route home. Number 90, keep your house organized. Take all of the junk food, hide it away in one single cabinet, and make healthy food as available and as abundant as possible. Now, the last topic we have to cover is tracking and accountability. Number 91, weigh yourself daily. Now, don't be concerned about the daily fluctuations, but instead look at the week-to-week trends. Number 92, take progress photos every single week at best or once a month at minimum. Your future self is going to be pissed off that you did not take progress photos now. Trust me. Number 93, track workouts to see improvements. There's a nice free app called Strong on the Google Play Store and the App Store, and I've been using it for years. Download it. 94, keep a habit tracker for consistency. For some people, having a habit tracker on their wall helps. Make sure you keep it visible and don't lie to yourself. If you miss a day, I want you to feel the pain of failure. That's the only way that you get better. Number 95, set small milestones to stay motivated. Start by setting a goal to lose 5 or 10 pounds, and once you reach this little milestone, go and celebrate by taking a mini vacation to a different city or even go on a nice hike with your partner. Number 96, track your goddamn calories. For the love of God, if you put 1,000 people in front of me, I could easily guess each and every single person that tracks their calories. There's that much of a difference between the people who track and who don't track. Get an app like our app Kitchen Savvy, Chronometer, or even MyFitnessPal. Number 97, reflect weekly on what worked and what didn't. Always adjust and optimize to get 1% better every single day. Don't stay complacent. Number 98, make things more difficult over time. In the same way that you add more weight to the bar in the gym, you want to make your diet cleaner and more difficult as the weeks, months, and years go on. Your diet should always challenge you a tiny bit. Lean just beyond your edge. Number 99, focus on consistency and getting better over long periods of time. I know that it's hard in the beginning, but when you look back, trust me, you're going to be so grateful for all the struggle you are enduring now. Press the first link in the description to 10x your weight loss goals. And lastly, number 100, stay savvy with your diet.